Number 5, are you aware if the property or any part of it has ever been used to grow marijuana?
We have a seminar this morning to teach realtors how to fill out and deal with the 2 new clauses that have been added to the statutory offer to purchase.
Here's the one about insulation. Are you aware if any building on the property contains, or do you have reason to believe that it once contained asbestos insulation, zonalite, vermiculite insulation, radon gas, lead plumbing, aluminum wiring, or mold?
Well, it goes back to the flood of 1997, where the provincial government sold some of the properties that were flooded. And one of those properties was moved and renovated significantly, and after a period of time, the property developed mold in all the walls between the drywall and the outside of the property, and it had to be destroyed. And so the homeowner lost their home. Well, as a result of that, they complained to the provincial government. The provincial government had John Newfield, a lawyer, do a paper on enhanced consumer protection.
And his report encouraged an increased use of the seller's property condition statement that had been developed by the Real Estate Association. His report also encouraged the increased use of home inspection reports. But thirdly, he encouraged enhanced education to the consumer public in terms of the availability of this type of tool in a purchase and sale situation. But effective August 1, the new statutory form is being made available so that buyers can now more easily see the type of disclosure that's available to them prior to submitting an offer, and are likely to be more informed about the seller's knowledge about the condition of the home prior to the closing of the transaction. It's a checklist. It's a questionnaire. It's asking the seller to provide to the buyer information within his knowledge base or her knowledge base as to what he or she knows about the property. Ownership, how long? Okay, easy. Number 2, are you aware if the property or any part of it currently does not comply with municipal or other regulatory requirements such as zoning, health, occupancy, or environmental bylaws or regulations?
And I think that if someone is selling their home and isn't prepared to provide a property condition statement or won't allow the buyer to have a home inspection, buyers should beware, because I think in those cases there's a possibility that there may be something that the seller doesn't want you to know about that property. Well, I think it's good for consumers because it simply provides some more information to determine whether or not a consumer needs to be more detailed with respect to their investigation of the property before they purchase it.
Number 9, are you aware of any unrepaired or incompletely repaired damage to any building or improvements on the property resulting from wind, fire, water, moisture, insects, or rodents?
In various jurisdictions in the United States, you can't buy or sell a property without a property condition statement. Some of them are 35 to 55 pages long. This circumstance, with these 2 clauses being included in an offer to purchase, have been in place in Nova Scotia for some time. And so I can also tell you that the Manitoba Real Estate Association has for 6 years now provided errors omissions insurance to Nova Scotia realtors. And I can tell you that there's no enhanced liability for realtors, there's no more court cases, and in fact in some instances, in some types of claims, we think that there actually may be a reduction in claims. So that's a good thing for you. We've been advised that the Commission intends to audit broker offices to see what percentage of take-up there is on the use of sellers' property condition statements and home inspections to see if there's an increase. They are looking for an increase. And if they don't find that increase, there'll be additional measures. I want to thank everyone today for taking time out of a beautiful day in their busy work schedule to have paid attention to our seminar. Thank you.